clearly, I'm not hiding. All the criminals hide. June 3rd, 2026, I'm the #1 peacemaker, wealthiest person in the entire world, and no one gives me the time of day because of Norfolk, Virginia, 411 CR 112, and Robert D. Rose, the Duncan clan, all the judges and lawyers that lined up against me. I'm actually walking on the International Hall of Fame at the Martin Luther King Center, where I delivered the package to them today, unifies.org. The entire system is godsconstitution.org, where you hold everybody else accountable. Doesn't matter who they are or where they are, and you can seize their assets. Yeah. Originalmanhuntall.com is the most perfect sense. You see, if you can't think ruthless and peacemaking like the criminals do, the criminal violator offenders, you're dead. I predicted WorldWar4.org way back around age 10, age 12, 1972, with the OPEC oil wars. All about the OPEC criminals, they are, decided to cut the supply of oil to America and other countries, jack the prices up. Then everyone got all nervous about, oh, we're not going to have any energy. Well, I provided that with turnofflights.com. As the greatest inventor, scientist, theologian, counselor, mentor. The list goes on and on and on. Name the matter of expertise, and we're masters of it because we pay attention to the needs of all others. And because I work directly with God for 67.7 years now, I've exposed everything. I've exposed all the criminals and how you can now go after them. That'll refocus your attention and you'll stop stealing. Therefore, you don't need to lie. If you don't need to lie, you'll come clean. Called self-salvation, self-birth. They're really about the only person who's never supported me, but I funded him and trained him, was Thomas Joseph Hegg out in Las Vegas, called Sin City, which will now become Save City, just like your community will stand on its own 2 feet. I've been recruiting him for one key reason, was for him to be a key live eyewitness. He's the only person who's ever investigated and actually met anti-God Robert D. Rose. Rose was actually quite simple in how he had me kidnapped after they physically defrauded me and robbed me, which was his motive. They simply did it with 4-5 TPOs. They were criminally granted, obviously, because he extorted, bribed, paid off the judges, my lawyers. He paid off everybody and threatened them with death if they ever revealed. Forsyth County Judgment 08 SC 1345. There it is. 08 SC 1345. We even delivered this to Secret Service Special Agent Sherwood last Friday at the Fed building, right there at the Civic Center MARTA station. And of course he said, well, we probably won't investigate because it's not within our jurisdiction. So criminals committing crimes are in nobody's jurisdiction because they control all the man-made laws, mad man-made laws, and they proceed to say, oh, if we actually caught the criminals, they wouldn't have a job. Oh, it's called job security. That's the only definition of mafia. Contact us today and provide us safe haven protection. We need $1,000 per day so we can finally sell off everything we've ever done to every government, every corporation called the public, Fortune1.org. And the world's greatest leaders, multi-billionaires, and even the low-level people that don't have any assets will now be members of Fortune1.org as the ultimate counselors, the ultimate whistleblowers, the ultimate authority that has no authority. We teach the public it's your moral responsibility to take care of business, yourself, your family, your community, your business, and then there is be no crime at all. That's the utopia of unifies.org. And the banking system we perfected again today, June 3rd, 2026, is unifiesbank.org. You see, I'm not reading scripts. speaking from God's heart directly to your heart. Protect my life today and stop sinning. And then now you can go after all the manhuntall.com, I keep repeating, is the ultimate citizen's arrest. Article 3, line item 13, is citizen's arrest, which makes perfect sense because the current Department of Justice is all about lock them up. Let somebody else decide whether they're innocent or guilty, and don't talk to the victims, and definitely don't talk to the accusers, because as soon as you file a felony charge against anyone, the government is the only person or group, entity, criminal of course, that goes after the victims. They never called Robert D. Rose. In fact, if they did, he said, "Oh, I'm being stalked. Oh, save me, help me. Make sure he never gets out." That's what the Duncan clan did. My own sons, Sherry Mingle Duncan. Oh, Matthew and Kyle are behind part of the whole conspiracy, along with each of you, because you've lost everything. You've lost your soul. And that we predicted and showed as luciferagenda.org. Call us back and visit with us and actually protect our life once and forever.